Afternoon. Right, it's a pretty muggy day today, so I thought I would go through indoors where it's a bit cooler. What I would take in my backpack. So I'm planning on doing the Cleveland Way next year, which is possibly going to be a 9 or 10 day trek, with a mixture of camping barns, B&Bs, travel lodges. So it'll be a mixture of sleeping arrangements. So first of all, my rucksack that I'm going to take is this Osprey Dyran 60 to 70 litre rucksack. There's quite a lot of storage in it that you would want. Great padding, really comfy rucksack, so that's what I will be taking with me. First of all, sleeping. So the tent that I would take is my MSR hobber. It's a 2-person tent. I've already done a review of this on YouTube, so you can check that out. So I won't go into too much detail regarding this. It's lightweight, really easy to put up. I haven't had a chance to use it in the great outdoors yet. I've used it a couple of times in the garden and I've had no problems with it at all. The footprint to go with it, so if it's damp underneath, this will just protect my tent getting damp and too wet on the bottom. So that's really lightweight as well, folds up really small. Sleeping bag, which is in a waterproof bag, because the last thing you want is what you're going to be sleeping in to get wet. So this is a Robin's Syrup 300 sleeping bag. It's a 3-season sleeping bag, quite lightweight as well. Probably does come packed more than that, but I'm not very good at putting them away. So that's my sleeping bag. And my Thermalite airbed, really small and light as well. It's a lovely mustard yellow colour. So yeah, that's fairly comfy. The other thing that I forgot to put in that I would take as well is an empty pillowcase. So when I'm camping, I would need a pillow of some sort. So what I would do is take an empty sleeping bag, which I can use to stuff other stuff in as well in my rucksack, fill it up with say my jacket and stuff like that, and use it as a pillow. Talking of jackets, so first jacket I would take is a down jacket. So this is my Rab Microlight Alpine jacket. It's down, so it's going to keep me warm. It does stuff into a stuff sack, but I would just squish it up, chuck it in the top of the rucksack and use it as padding. The second jacket I would take is my waterproof jacket. So this is my Rab Downpour jacket. It's a fab jacket, I've had it a while now. So it's got a peaked cap. It's got 2 Napoleon pockets, so the chest pockets, ideal for putting maps or phone or anything like that in. And it's also got pit zips under the arms, ventilation, so if it's raining but it's warm like it was the other day when I went out, just undo them and it just gives you a bit of extra ventilation. Okay, clothes. So I'm going on the premises of pretty much wear one, wash one. So t-shirts. For walking in, I would take 2 of these North Face t-shirts. A lovely yellow and a lovely orange. They are really lightweight, quite thin, breathable. They're what do they call it? Flexi dry. So if they do get wet, they dry really quick. So they'd be good when I get to my accommodation, wash it in the sink, whatever, hang it up to dry, and within half an hour or so, they should be dry and okay to wear again. In the evening, if I do go out to a pub or anything for a meal, I've got a thinner t-shirt, but a bit smarter to wear. So that is thin, so it'll fold up and again, pretty quick drying. one base layer, again thin, quick drying. This one's inside out, but so if it was a bit of a chillier day, I could wear it underneath my t-shirt. If not, it will just fold up and just chuck it in the rucksack. Trousers, so again, wear one, wash one, so I'll be wearing a pair and then a spare pair if I went out at night. So the trousers that I wear are these Crag Hoppers Kiwi Pro Stretch trousers. I do them in a variety of colours. Again, if they do get wet, they're not waterproof, but if they do get wet, within about 10 minutes of the sun coming out, they're dry. Finally, just a thin fleece to wear at night in the evening. If it drops a bit chillier, I could also sleep in it as well if I wanted. Nightwear, so I've just got some basic pyjamas, just a t-shirt and some thin light jogging bottoms to wear to sleep in. So 2 hats, so I've got a beanie if it gets cooler, and I could also wear it to sleep in as well. And then my hat that I probably wear most of the time is this thin baseball cap. I've had it a couple of years now, it's really great. So it's 100% polyester, so it's breathable, dries really quick, and also you can wash it and it'll just be ready to wear within half an hour. Buffs, you can never have enough buffs, so they're great if it's a hot sunny day, just protects your neck. Wet it a bit and then wear it around your neck, it'll cool you down, and they're also great for in the winter as well, to keep you warm. Bra, a couple of pairs of pants, so these are like the Rab sports pants, so again they'll just pretty quick drying. And then 2 pairs of walking socks, wear one, wash one. So that's clothing out the way. Food wise, when I'm at a campsite or whatever, I will need to make my own food, so I will take the Summit to Eat rehydrated food. So you just put in boiling water in that, 8 minutes, it's ready to eat, and they are really nice. These are the nicest I've found. So this is pasta bolognese. They do various different curries and things like that, and they do desserts. So they do an apple crunch thing and strawberry rice pudding as well. So they're all in a waterproof bag. One bowl that I'll use, a mug, and then I have got my Jetboil Zip. Is it Jetboil Zip? Yeah, Jetboil Zip. So my Jetboil Zip, if I want to make a brew first thing in the morning or have a drink halfway around on my walk. It's a great little gadget. So the lid comes off. Inside you've got your gas, the actual burner. This comes off. You can use it as a mug, but I don't because they are pretty flimsy. So it's just a cover. So your burner screws on the bottom. No, yes it does. That way. So that fits on the bottom, and then your gas canister, and it's ready to go. And it all fits back inside just to protect it. Got the lid on. Pop your bottom on, and that doesn't take up too much room, and it's not that heavy either. In here I've got my various sachets of coffee, a spoon, bottle opener, some brown sugar as well. The coffee that I do tend to use are the 3-in-1 sachets, where they've got the coffee, milk and sugar all in it, so you don't need any extra milk to carry with you. And then I've got this igniter that's used for barbecues, but it's good, it's better than matches. It's got a lock on it so it won't ignite by accident. I just think matches, if it's raining, they could get soggy and then they're useless. Oops. A pair of lightweight shoes. Now these are really lightweight. I considered taking my Merrell Kahuna sandals, but these are actually lighter. and they will squish down. So they're just for wearing in the evening, walking around campsite or going out for a meal. They'll be fine. Hydration and snacks. So snacks first of all, I really like these grenade protein bars. So chocolate and raspberry. They're really nice, really tasty. So I take some of those, and then I've got like a flapjack bar, which is whatever I could find on the way. There's a few supermarkets and things like that, so I'm bound to find little snacks in there that'll be fine. So I'll take a couple of water bottles. I'll probably take 2 of these and this one. So I'll just have water in there or some squash. This is a water filter bottle. So if I do need to find some emergency water anywhere from a stream or a waterfall, this will purify it for me. But other than that, I'll be having this filled with water. And I've discovered these little squirty squash bottles. So they say that they make about 20 drinks in there, so it's super concentrated. So just a squirt in my water, and that's my squash. And then if it is a really hot day and I'm worried about dehydrating, I take some electrolyte tablets as well, so they're raspberry flavour. They don't taste too offensive. Right, so first aid. So I've got a first aid pack here that contains all your usual things like your normal plasters. It's got Savlon, antihistamine tablets, like suture strips to close a wound. There's triangular bandage, various other bandages, everything you would need in the first aid kit. So I have got a list, checklist with various things on. Some extra things, so I've got some extra tin of blister plasters, so you always need loads of those. Touch wood, I'm usually fine, but it's better to have them. SPF 50 sun cream, so I'll probably take a couple of these depending on the weather, but again it's better to have it and not need it. And then finally some DEET cream to keep the nasty things away that bite. Toiletries, usual things, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, tissues, things like that, the usual thing that you'd take. Sticking with the washing theme, so this is a microfiber towel. So it's this is the large size, so it's about the size of a bath towel. It's got loops on it, so you could attach it to your rucksack if you wanted. Again, it packs down really small and it's quick drying as well, so that will just be to be used at campsites. Sit mat, in case it's a bit muddy or damp when you're stopping for your second breakfast, that kind of thing. Also could be used to shove in as part of my pillow. Survival bag, blanket. I forgot to say as well, the first aid kit will have a foil blanket in it as well. So this is the bright orange emergency blanket. And then there's just miscellaneous things that I would need to get to quickly. So head torch, glow sticks, pocket knife, it's also got a whistle on it as well. Guidebook, just in case. Apparently the Cleveland Way is really well signposted. Oops. A washing line. I need to put some pegs in as well. But a washing line, so if I'm at a hotel or whatever and I've washed my stuff in the sink, I could just hang this across the window or whatever and hopefully they will dry pretty quick. Also could hang it from my tent. Charging cables, there'll be various ones of those. Tub of Vaseline. I do tend to lick my lips when I'm walking, so my lips get dry, so that's always handy. Memory bank charger, I'll probably take a couple of small ones, but this is the one I had to hand. So for charging your phone as I'm walking along until I get somewhere where there's a socket. What else we got? So a pen, and I'll have a notebook as well. Some spare insect repellent. A couple of ponchos. So I'll probably take a couple of these. Just handy if it does come down pretty quick. It's just quicker than putting on my waterproof cover on the rucksack. Although most of my stuff in my rucksack will be in waterproof bags. Some duct tape, brilliant for fixing boots, rips in tents, rucksacks, all that kind of thing. A spare whistle, and last but not least, probably the most important thing that I've used on my walks as I've been going along and you find stiles that are all overgrown, a pair of mini secateurs. Look at that, the best Christmas present I had. So they've got a knife on them and a little saw as well. They are brilliant. So they'll be close at hand because I've lost count how many times I've come across overgrown things. So there you go, that is all my kit. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm taking stuff that I don't need to. I have kind of tried to condense it down. I've been through and read what other people have taken. If there's something that you think that I've missed, let me know. I'll be putting pictures on. I forgot to say, my boots that I'll be taking are a pair of Salomon Outback 500s. They're a lovely pale blue, so I'll put a picture of those on as well. I'll put some pictures on of what the tent looks like when it's put up. But yeah, leave some comments, give us a like, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. And remember, I know the pubs are open on the 4th of July, but stay safe.